This is the video for Aeneid, Book 2, lines 601 to 620. Okay. Not the Phakias of Lacainae Tyndaridis. So this is an adjective describing this person. Who is this? So not the Phakias, Inwisa to tibi. This is a dative. And then we means or. Sort of like que, but the opposite. Or colpatus Paris. So not blah blah blah. And there's kind of an implied said here. But the inclementia of the diwam. This is a purposeful repetition of the same word. It's called epanalepsis. This is like the most important example of it. So the inclementia of the diwam has ewertitid has opes and sternit troi a culmine. Aspice, which is an imperative. And this whole phrase up to the semicolon is kind of strange. So I see an accusative here, and then I see like a relative clause. There's a verb, but it's part of the relative clause, so I'm not going to count that. There's another verb, still part of the relative clause. The very end, as per usual, Latin, is the verb. So for I will, eripiam, and then omnem and nubem go together, which maybe I wouldn't have known except the note told me. I will eripiam the omnem nubem, quae, which refers to the omnem nubem, quae nunc, having been abductad, habitat mortales visus, for tibi tuentying, et umida colligat circum. 2, and then ne plus time, that's a negative imperative. Don't time qua usa. So qua, any form of qui quod, in a ne clause means any. So any usa of your parentis, and don't, this is the same thing as ne, functions the same way. Don't recusa to parere the praeceptis. Hic, where, and then I've got an accusative, maybe accusative, not ablative, accusative, that goes with that one, so that confirms it. Verb, where vides the disiectast moles and the saxa avulsad from saxis, and the fumum undanteming with pulvera having been mixtode. So where you see all these things, or when you see all these things. Neptune, accusative, ablative, maybe accusative, definitely not describing that, masculine. Ablative, probably with magno. Oh, here's an accusative that would match emota. Okay, so Neptunus quatit, the moros, and the emota fundamenta, the emotad fundamenta with a magno tridenti, and eruit the totam urbem a sedibus. Hic, civissima, prima, also describes tenet the skyas portas, and forens, so that describes Acincta, still describing a cinctad with a pharaoh Wokot the Sokium Ogmen, and this is being used as an adjective, not a noun. The Sokium Ogmen a nawibus. Now, respice, so this is an imperative. Tritonia palas insadit tid, like on the sumas arcase, infulgenzing, so this describes her, in a nimbo et with a gargona saiwa. So these are two different uses of ablatives, and we'll talk about those two tomorrow. Ipse pater, who does that refer to? And then we've got dative, ablative, accusative. Probably accusative, verb. So ipse pater, that's the nominative. Sufficit, the animos, and since probably this means to the Danaes, because sufficit is a verb that takes an indirect object, supply something to someone. So sufficit, the animos to the Danaes, and also the secundas vires to the Danaes. Ipse suscitat, the deos in Dardana arma. And I think in means into, probably. Okay, so more imperatives. Eripe, fugam, and then nate is a vocative. Eripe, your fugam, nate, and impone, another imperative. Impone e finem to your labori. Nusquam, and then abero is a future, so nusquam, I will be abero, I will abero, et I will system, te tutum, so tutum describes te tutum in or on the patrio limine.